Hey, it's Nathan. Last night I cranked the thermostat down, desperate for that first cool whisper against the summer's chokehold. But outside, the AC unit doesn't hum to life. It groans, a ragged, straining whine that rattles through the vents, mocking the sweat beading on my neck. Hadn't changed the filter in months. Forgot, like always. The access panel swings open with a creak, and there it is, clogged and gray, a dusty testament to my unraveling days, the blur of deadlines, kids. Crayon masterpieces taped to the fridge, that untouched yoga mat rolled in the corner like a forgotten promise. What if something just remembered? What if there was this quiet companion slipping into my pocket like a secret, unassuming as a spare remote? Not some nagging voice in my ear, but a watcher, a silent sentinel that scanned the world while I slept, eyes on the prices that flickered like distant stars. Socks, air filters, mower blades, the unglamorous arsenal of adulting. It would pounce when the dumb sales hit, no drama, no hesitation, just the soft ping of victory. Your order's on its way. Imagine it. Coats in July, slashed 70% off because nobody's dreaming of wool in that sticky, soul-sapping heat. But it buys one anyway. Practical, foresight wrapped in navy blue, waiting for the autumn chill to bite. Or those Nike socks, 12 cents each in some forgotten corner of the internet. I end up with 20 pairs, not a fortress of excess, just enough armor so the dryer doesn't claim another casualty in its relentless war on my wardrobe. At first, I'd leash it with rules, $5 cap, no wild cards, nothing that could spiral into regret. Month 1, my phone hums alive in the quiet of dawn. Sunblock down 40%. Grab it? My thumb hovers, heart thumping with that old paranoia, but I whisper yes, and it does. Effortless. Month 3, it doesn't even ask. It knows. It learns the rhythm of my summers, the way I always run dry in June, skin baking under a relentless sun, racing to the beach with the kids' laughter chasing the waves, only to realize too late I've got nothing to shield us from the burn. So it stalks the SPF, tucks it into the bathroom cabinet like a guardian angel's whisper. It's the same dance I did when I first dipped my toes into online buying, back when the screen felt like a gamble, every click a leap into the void. Day 1, I'm pacing the living room, sweat beading on my forehead, pulse hammering. What if they ghost me? What if some faceless warehouse sends a brick instead of wiper blades? Heavy and useless in my driveway. Paranoia clings like humidity. But now I buy it all. Groceries that fill the fridge with colors I forgot existed. Storm-proof windows that finally silence the winter wind's howl. Even vacation houses on rim. Sun-drenched escapes plotted in pixels. And you guessed it, on Amazon. That sprawling digital bazaar, once a minefield, now my trusted ally. Trust compounds, doesn't it? Like interest in a forgotten savings account. Slow at first, then snowballing into something unshakable. This agent's cut from the same cloth. It starts small, tentative as a first step. Day 1, it's just socks, whispering promises of no more barefoot mornings. Day 2, oil filters slide in, banishing that whine from my nightmares. Before you know it, it's woven into the fabric of my days. It sees the old mower's price dip like a hawk spotting prey, waits 2 breathless hours for the flash sale to ignite, then spends $100 because it knows, deep in its silicon soul, that I'll thank it come winter, when the grass turns brittle and brown, and that faithful machine hums back to life without a hitch. Holidays? Oh, that's when it shines. A North Star in the frenzy. The kids' list drops like a grenade. Purple unicorn pajamas in size 4T for the little dreamer who twirls through the house like a whirlwind of glitter. Black noise-canceling headphones for the teenager, that brooding tower of eye rolls and earbuds, desperate for a bubble of silence amid the chaos. Star Wars Legos, but under $60 because magic has a budget in this house. Hip go, and it does, poetry in motion. Purple unicorns out of stock? Lavender it is. She'll beam at 5, colors blurring in her joyful haze. Bows too heavy for her backpack trek to school? Sony seals tighter, lighter on the shoulders, a better fortress against the world's roar. Lego prices creep up like a thief? The agent doesn't flinch. It lurks, patient as a spider, snags it at $57 sharp. I wake up 3 weeks before Christmas. 3 weeks to 3 quiet boxes on the porch, wrapped in that efficient brown paper, no fanfare, no frenzy. I didn't shop. Hell, I didn't even think to start. No midnight dashes through crowded aisles. No overspending in a haze of tinsel and temptation. I saved big dollars, all thanks to the first app of its kind, one that doesn't chase profits or upsells, but has my best interest etched into its code like a vow. I didn't lift a finger. The drawers stocked with socks that won't vanish. The vents breathe easy. No more midnight confessions in the heat. The porch blooms with gifts that feel handpicked by fate. And it's learning, always learning. Next year, it'll anticipate the head pressure my wife swears by for migraines, slipping it into the cart before her temples start to throb, before I even catch the shadow in her eyes. That's not takeover. That's offload. Nathan's Nexus. Stay noticing.